What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're just going to be diving into the most unexpected places you can find affordable homes up here in the Kansas City, Northland area. If this is your first time to my channel, let me introduce myself. I am Big Mike. I'm a local Kansas City real estate agent specializing here in the Northland area. And in this video, we're going to be discussing some of the hidden gems, the affordability, and then some of the surprising amenities that you may not think about in some of these cities. So stick around. Relax. I promise I'll deliver on the value. First up, we have Gladstone. So this area is normally flies under the radar, and I'm not sure why. Now, the houses are a little bit older, but these are great starter homes. You can easily find all day a great first-time homebuyer house for like 250,000. You're close to restaurants, you're close to downtown, you have plenty of shopping that you need. You have plenty of bars if you're in that type of scene, and it really is a perfect spot for like younger families just to kind of start and build up their equity journey. It's one of those I feel like is severely overlooked, and there's so many different restaurants, shopping. There's so much in here that I really don't know why you'd ever want to overlook. Next one on this list, we got Kearney. So Kearney is more rural for sure, and it's about 20 minutes north of Gladstone. And still everything very affordable, but the nice first-time homebuyer house is probably about 300,000 compared to Gladstone being only 250. You will get larger lots out here. Um you will be farther away from the city though. So gas every single day will have to go up. Once you start driving a little bit more, unfortunately the expenses kind of go up. Now, there are a few events that actually happen here, and that's the 4th of July year Jesse James Festival. There's a few other events that happen. So if you want that more small town, tight knit community, then this would be Kearney. Now, if you are looking for more space and you don't mind being a bit out of town, Kearney may be the option for you for the affordable housing aspect. Now, next one on this list, and it's kind of a coin flip. And the reason I say that is housing here gets scooped up extremely quick. So we're going to go ahead and discuss North Kansas City. So all of these houses, I don't want to say all, most of these houses are like bungalow style housing where you can go ahead and get that like inner city vibe without the inner city craziness. Now you're only about 5 to 10 minutes away from Kansas City, but on top of everything, you still have plenty of restaurant access that you could. I won't say you will be able to walk to. You could, but it's just more of a hike compared to downtown. And starter homes here start off with about 275,000, and it does have a growing nightlife facility with like Chicken and Pickle, the North Kansas City district. Overall, there's just many bars, different restaurants, and you don't have to pay that premium price tag like you'd find in like Brookside or Waldo downtown. So if you want to stay close to downtown and you want that urban feel with the local amenities nearby, check out North Kansas City. All right, the next one we got where I have actually a couple clients closing on houses here in the next few days actually is Platte City. Now, Platte City is a little bit more further out, and as the KCI airport, the MCI airport continues to grow and grow, Platte City is going to continue to grow on pricing also since it's right there. So right here, right now, it's still pretty affordable, but it is rising probably quicker than the other suburbs of Kansas City. And a good first-time homebuyer house is probably about 300,000 here. You'll get more square footage, you'll get more land, and you're right next to the airport, like I was mentioning, right next to I-29, which you can go ahead, hop on 20 minutes downtown, you're there. And it's great for families, and maybe if you are a person that travels frequently, or um, if you like to vacation a lot, this may be beneficial because an Uber ride from your house in Platte City to the airport's a lot cheaper than if you wanted just to park your vehicle there. Wouldn't make sense then. So if you do travel a bunch, Platte City may be the opportunity for you. So if affordability and a growing population is what you're after, check out Platte City. All right, the next one, and actually near where I actually grew up, Riverside, Missouri. So if you're looking for something a little bit off the beaten path, check out Riverside. So the main spot of Riverside, there's not a lot of restaurants, there's not a lot of shopping going on, but this is one of the closest cities to downtown Only one on this list that actually beats it is North Kansas City. Now, it does have a small town feel, but it's just minutes from downtown. And affordable homes actually started probably right around that 250,000 mark. And if you get a house on a little bit of a hillside, you would have visions of the river, the Missouri River. Now, this place is a little bit unique as the shopping's limited, as the restaurants are limited. If you're not a big shopper, everything's cheaper in Riverside. It really is a lot more relaxed area. So if you're looking for affordable homes and the perks of living downtown, check out Riverside, Missouri. All right, this one I haven't spoke on any other of my videos, and I'm not even sure if I should be dropping it here, but I wrote it down. We're diving in. So Clay Como, Missouri. So these houses are actually some of the cheapest in the Northland, and they're about 200,000 you can get for a solid first-time home house. And the reason this is such a solid area, like if you work for the Ford plant, which is definitely growing and Ford's not getting any smaller, the Kansas City assembly plant for the F-150 and the Transit van are actually local to Clay Como. So it makes it an absolutely convenient spot for the workers here. And on top of that, prices of the houses have only continued to rise because Ford is not getting smaller. People like to work closer to their jobs. And with this being the biggest plant in the entire Northland area, it's something that the housing will always be in need of over here in Clay Como. So if you're on a really tight budget and you're looking for an up and coming area with a lot of upside potential with low side risk, that is going to be Clay Como, just for my recommendation. A $200,000 house to give you idea in today's time, you're probably looking at about $1,700 a month for that house. One of my favorite cities is up next. We're talking about Smithville, Missouri. So if you ever dreamed of being near a lake and having lake access and being able to get your boat out on the weekend and only drive 5 to 10 minutes, that is Smithville. Outside of the lake, there's it's really just a small town. You got one major strip of 169 in town, and that basically engulfs most of the city, and you'll probably be traveling it every single day, especially if you're driving downtown. So it's about 25 minutes up north to get to the downtown center, and people flock here because just like Platte City and Kearney, the houses are quite a bit bigger, the lots are quite a bit bigger, and the price points really aren't. I mean, you could get a first-time home buyer house for 300,000, but you can go ahead and get like the top neighborhoods over here, and they're only about 500,000, 600,000 for brand new construction. So with tons of outdoor activities, boating, fishing, hiking, Smithville has so much to offer just in all our area. Downtown, you have a few bars. There's so many different events that happen during the summer as far as the downtown goes, and then you really have that small town feel that you only see in movies. So basically, the shopping, you're going to probably start seeing a lot of the same people. Everyone kind of keeps everything local to the Smithville. And on top of that, if you like the outdoor activities, there's so many different parks, there's so many different walkways, there's so many different trails, there's so many different camping sites, there's so many different activities for outdoor world. And on top of that, when you start to get to more suburban areas, you get a lot more friendlier people just because you got that southern hospitality vibe that we've seen in movies. So for buyers who love the outdoors and want the peaceful environment of Smithville, check it out. It's an absolutely affordable option, and I definitely specialize in Smithville. So there you have it. The most unexpected places to find affordable houses here in the Kansas City Northland area, from the small town of Kearney to the lakeside living of Smithville to the hidden gem of Clay Como to just overall the great deals without having to sacrifice quality. If one of these neighborhood areas caught your eye, hit me up. Tell me what kind of price point you are, and I'll get you in touch with the top neighborhoods in that area. If you want, let's say, specifically, if you want good school districts, or if you want great areas for kids, or maybe you want pool and amenities for it, whatever it may be, I can go ahead and point you in the right direction. And as always, drop a like on the video. It really helps out my channel get discovered. And just know I would really appreciate it. But for now, I'm done. So Big Mike is out.